Good
I'm on the wrong side. I
good
don't like being on
evening,
the wrong side.
everybody. We're just logging on here for the first time in a long time to catch you guys up, give you guys an update on what's going on with us. So I am teaching STEP tonight. So if you want to join STEP Basic at 5:30, just go to jeanlucanick.com to register and come join us in class. We already have 3 people here, so come join us. And well, first off, why did I disappear? I had a migraine last week. I had a migraine for about 6 days in a row. And I still yesterday had a headache yesterday again, but today I'm fine. So it's just I'm assuming it's the weather. It happens a lot when in this time of year. So I often
It's
get
snowing here in
yeah, it's
Toronto
snowing
right
right now.
now.
So I often get
Yeah. First day of spring and welcome snow.
headaches at this time of year. This is one of the worst ones I've ever had.
Let
It
me
was
go get
painful.
my dinner.
And then Jean-Luc,
I had my tonsillectomy yesterday.
you sound great,
Yay.
everybody.
Well, I'm glad they're gone, but it's quite an experience. Ooh, my lovely dinner. Ice cubes.
I've been trying not. I've actually not been eating too much either.
I've been
He's still
cooking
making
for you.
because
What
I've
are you
been
talking
busy.
about?
I haven't stopped today though. I sent emails about
Like
upcoming things that we want to do in the
I'm like,
future.
what are you talking about? I've cooked you meals yesterday and today.
Yeah, some leftovers, but
Yeah.
thank you.
So yeah,
Last night's dinner was banana bake with bananas. That was my dinner last night.
and I bought some sherbet because someone was like, "Oh, get some sherbet. It's good for you, but it's still too creamy." And I have a hard time swallowing it. Even popsicles. Right now, popsicles are giving me heartburn because they're sweet. So I'm like, oh, I'm sticking to water tonight.
So just to give Jean-Luc is doing okay. So everyone who sent messages, who've been
Thank you.
posting, like I couldn't respond to everybody. There were so many people sending me messages. So if you saw me look at your message but not have time to respond, I just didn't have time. I was really taking care of him a lot. The hospital, the nurses at the hospital kind of like we heard them talking about us, and they're like, they're so cute, and they kept talking about us because I was with him the whole time. Unless I had to
Except for
run and get
surgery.
some, I had to run and get some medication.
The surgery went extremely well. It was just after surgery. They couldn't get my oxygen to come up without the oxygen on me. But then one nurse said, why don't we get him up and walking? So he got me up walking, and then my oxygen went up.
No, no, no. I'll explain. I explained it to my boss today. So, Jean, the first time he's told something is not right, his blood pressure and his heart started going up. But by that point, his oxygen went low, so they unplugged them all, and he started walking, taking a few laps. And then when they sat him back down, he sits down. They put the thing back on. His heart and blood pressure are through the roof, and you're like, "Oh my god, what's going on?" And then the more and more they're asking these questions, the more his heart rate is going up. Then I'm telling him, "Okay, hon, you have to breathe and calm. Breathe with me, breathe with me." So we're calming him down. Then because his heart rate wasn't going down, the ECG comes in. They check his heart to make sure he's okay. The anesthesiologist, and he's freaking out. The anesthesiologist walks in. His heart rate is at 140. Okay. The anesthesiologist says, "You're fine. You're going home." His heart rate went to 100 in 1 second. The second that he told him that he was going home, heart rate dropped. Heart rate dropped. So like I know my husband. I kept telling the nurses, "I'm telling you, I think it's because he's scared." The more you delay, and the more you tell him there might be something, the more he gets scared that there's something wrong, and then it makes him get anxious.
Yeah, I'm gonna actually go talk to my doctor about my anxiety and stuff like that because I'm noticing that it's there. Even when I'm at home and I'm not feeling good, as soon as I don't feel good, I go into panic mode. My brain goes into like
Same as me. So
something's wrong. I'm sick. I'm gonna die. Is that and it's sad. It's not an easy thing to deal with, but
we're dealing. So again, thanks for all the messages. I don't have time to like. Actually, you know what? If I try to like all the messages I got, Facebook will ban me because they'll say I'm spamming. I've tried it before in the past. So I've liked all your comments. I read as many as I could. I tried to catch up as many as I could. Jean-Luc did as well. But he's trying to sleep. Last night was a very rough night for him to sleep. He didn't barely sleep.
I can only breathe in through my nose and out through my mouth. So when I'm sleeping and I'm a nose sleep, I think I'm a nose sleeper. Yeah. So I'll start breathing from the nose. I'll breathe out, but when I try to no, I'll breathe in, but when I try to breathe out, nothing comes out. It's all just like
it's basically he has a cold.
Yeah, it feels like I have an extremely bad cold. This is actually exactly how it felt like. after I had gotten my tonsil, when they drained it a couple of times when I was in Halifax, and then when I came back from Halifax and I went back and they drained it, but I don't think they fully. It feels like this, so I'm hoping one day, like by the middle of the week this week, that'll just like drain on its own, and then I'll be able to breathe again. Because once I'll be
It
able to
will.
breathe again, that'll.
It's just gonna take time. If things don't happen, you know, you just got your
Oh, I
cut out
know.
yesterday, and you don't want to see inside. I've
Why?
seen the inside. The doctor showed me with a camera with a
Flashlight.
flashlight yesterday to show me what it's supposed to look like, so that if it changes, I know what to do. So I looked.
I went and looked. I didn't think I'd like it, but it's okay. It
It's
just
holes.
it's not holes. It's not.
Almost,
It
like
looks.
cavities.
It looks like holes, but it's really not. It's just empty space now where my tonsils used to be. It's really funny. Oh, you gotta let these people in.
I'll do it. I'll do it.
I
Keep
can
talking.
do it.
Keep talking.
It's really funny because I was expecting it to hurt more. It doesn't hurt. It's awkward.
Yeah.
If that makes any sense. It's not pain. It's hard to swallow naturally, but my left side, which I didn't have any issues with originally, nothing. I'm feeling bruising today. Like I actually feel like sensitive today. I didn't feel it yesterday at all. The right side that I had, that's the side that I feel like they had to cauterize more because it was a bigger tonsil. So I don't know.
So, but he's getting better.
Uh,
He tried to sleep today during the day.
which is rare for me. Even when I'm
he's-
sick, I'm usually
He's off for the next 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So he's not going back to work for the next 2 weeks at least.
yeah.
Or maybe more if he's not filling up the snuff when
I'm even considering maybe being the one at the top of the CN tower, just cheering you guys on because I don't want to push it. I haven't really trained much, and my body's not like. That's all I need is to get sick after. We'll see how I feel bad by then, but I really feel so
I'm gonna
nasally
climb it.
right now. Well, yeah, you're in a different state than I am.
unless something,
Oh, I have heartburn, and that's the worst part: to have heartburn but have not eaten in 2 days.
it
Like
sucks.
it sucks. I'm thinking it's the morphine, and yes, I am on morphine, liquid morphine.
It's right there. I see it.
Yeah, I don't
When
take.
I had my headache yesterday, I was like, oh,
I was like,
hun.
no,
I was like, hun, my head's pounding.
no, it's mine.
So I didn't take any.
No.
But I got rid of my headache on my own. So thankfully, like I said,
Well, not only that, I have to crush up Tylenol and crush up Advil, and I take them 4 hours apart.
and we shots.
And I do shots. I added a little bit of Nestea iced tea to it because they did it with water at the hospital yesterday. I thought I was gonna gag. The Advil wasn't bad, the Advil wasn't bad. The Tylenol crushed up is disgusting. Ew, it's so gross. So gross.
So Jean-Luc is gonna get better. I'm gonna try to teach as much as I can. So for those of you who do step in the morning, I'm gonna be seeing how the nights go, because what happened last night is because he was up, I was up so much that I could not. Yeah, I actually even emailed work today and said I might be in late because I was so tired. So for step advance, if you're signed up in the morning, just when you wake up, don't get dressed, to check your email first to see that if I decided to cancel or not, and then join after that if I haven't canceled at all. Because right now I'm planning on doing tomorrow morning. That's goal if everything goes well tonight. And to be honest, he slept in the other room at one point, and it's just not the same. So I brought him back to our room, and I was like, okay, stay with me for a bit. It's just we interlock legs and arms sometimes when we sleep. So it's weird. We like sometimes like my foot tends to go between his legs, and then because he needs his knees to be split apart when he sleeps, and then my foot hurts, so he crushes them. So it's kind of like a dual, like, we both need some kind of like pain relief, so we help each other when we sleep. So he doesn't need a pillow, and I don't need something on my feet.
And I need to sleep sitting up right now.
Yeah,
And it's awkward.
it definitely, yeah. So he's like this, I'm like this.
So I went from the bedroom to the couch to the chair to the other bed, and I finally fell asleep in the other bed. He woke me up at 5:45 and said,
For his meds.
"I have to take meds." And I was like, okay. So I went and took those.
And then slept with you.
And then we went back to bed in that room for a bit. And then 30 minutes later, he's like, wake up for morphine. I'm like, okay. So got up for morphine and he's like,
That's why I didn't sleep because I was also watching his meds. So that's why like it's again tomorrow. So that's why I'm saying tomorrow morning it might be the same thing. So I apologize. We apologize to everyone, but once we're both 100% and back to being healthy, that we'll be back regularly on step. We both can't wait to be back. Like he misses step, I miss step with a step. Like even today, I'm not going to do step with a step. And even tomorrow, I won't.
But today is basic.
I
You
know.
wouldn't do step with a step.
Why go sit down? You're not
No.
teaching. So on that note, I will end the live feed right now. So just wanted to give everybody an update on Jean-Luc. So everyone, thank you for all the messages. Thank you for all the love. Thank you for those who reached out saying, "Can we bring you stuff?" We're okay. I'm still able and alive. I was able to. He still cooks for me, so I'm good. I do everything. I still do others. He cleaned the shower today. Like he's still active. It's just he does one thing and then he's out for like 4 hours.
To be out though.
Yeah, he goes to sleep.
I was like, oh my god, I hate not being active, but yes, what it is. Bye everybody.
So we'll be back shortly with a step. So I'm just gonna do this.
I'll feed the kitties. Okay, no more.
Start. Hi everybody. So I just ended the live feed. I think just gonna make sure. Oh, right here.
So hungry.
Are you still on? I think we're still on, hon. So give me 1 second.
That's okay. Yes.